In a scene straight out of a historical battle, Hamas delivered a devastating blow to Israel's pride, leaving the world stunned by an epic display of power and humiliation. This is the moment that will be etched in history, where Hamas not only paraded Israeli weapons and gear, but shattered the image of the invincible Israeli military. During the fourth batch of the hostage exchange, Hamas fighters marched into Gaza, carrying Israeli Tavor rifles, Israeli military armor, and even captured Israeli military vehicles, including a Ram armored vehicle, a prized asset of the Israeli Nahal unit, all seized in the October 7th offensive. What's even more shocking? The Ram vehicle, which was supposed to represent Israel's strength and elite military power, was used by Hamas to transport 183 Palestinian prisoners to freedom. This wasn't just any exchange. It was a humiliating reminder to Israel of its failed operations and the strength of the Palestinian resistance. The prisoners freed during this monumental exchange were not just numbers. They were symbols of resilience and resistance. Among the 183 Palestinians released in this batch were key individuals like Keith Siegel, an American-Israeli dual citizen, Yarden Bibas, and Ofer Calderon, who were handed over to the Red Cross in Gaza. Israel had no choice but to watch as the tables turned. What they thought would be a one-sided conflict has instead become a symbol of Palestinian strength. As Hamas continues to release prisoners, Israel faces mounting pressure, with growing international support for the Palestinian cause. The fourth exchange followed a trend set by previous batches. Batch 1. The release of 50 hostages and 150 Palestinian prisoners. Batch 2. 30 hostages in exchange for 120 Palestinian prisoners, mostly women and children. Batch 3. 70 hostages traded for 200 Palestinian prisoners, including high-profile individuals. But now, with the fourth exchange complete, the situation has escalated. Israel has now freed a total of 583 Palestinian prisoners in return for just 18 hostages. A massive disparity that has sparked outrage in Israel, leaving them questioning their strategies and operations. While Palestinians celebrated in the streets of Gaza and Ramallah, the freed prisoners, many of whom had endured brutal conditions in Israeli prisons, arrived weak and malnourished. The toll of their captivity was evident, as many were immediately rushed to hospitals for care. But their return is a victory for the Palestinian resistance. With the next phase of the negotiations looming, Hamas is preparing for what could be an even larger swap. What will the next exchanges bring? Will Israel be forced to face even more humiliation? And how will this all shape the outcome of this historic conflict? This video captures the turning point in a war that has already seen countless twists and turns. The story of the Hamas hostage exchange is far from over, and it will be the key moment that determines the future of the region. Like, share, and subscribe to follow this incredible, ongoing saga. Witness the power shift and see Hamas's bold moves that are changing history forever.